What's good, y'all, man? It's Shaka Beard and Mafioso, the Dun Dada Dakota's ninja with a nunchuck swinging behind his back, aka Shaka Black, aka Shaka Fuego, aka Shaka Flame, man. And listen, I wanted to talk about Star Citizen today, man. I know I got into it briefly at the beginning of my channel, and I just want to give y'all some updates about how I feel about the game and everything I've learned about it, because it's one of the games that I got so immersed into the universe of Star Citizen that I actually forgot to keep up to date, and I just started playing it, and it was one thing that the internet and YouTube and everything, the guys were so friendly and so informative about it that I decided to just jump in and get it myself, And I want to start off by saying that Star Citizen is like an amazing game, man. The graphics are crazy, bro. It's a lot of things about the game that I could just go on and on about just how immersive and just how in-depth the space is and stuff like that. But of course, when you got such a great product like this, you want to you always want to see it reach its full potential, and I feel like certain things about Star Citizen, it stops it from reaching its full potential. I feel like it could be 10 times better. After all the hours I put into the game, I came to the realization that there's a lot of things you can do to earn money, but the downfall of this is that the only thing you can spend money on is ships. I was hoping for more properties or more, and armor. We're mainly ships, armor, food, and minor stuff like that. It's not as fleshed out as I would like it to be. Don't get me wrong. The ships are beautifully rendered and the designs are amazing, but it becomes a bit one-dimensional after about, I don't know, once you learn the basics of it and you learn how to make the money and what makes the money, I'd say after about 100 hours of gameplay, it just feels like it could have so much more. So the things I've learned is that the main money earner is salvage missions, illegal salvage missions. You want to go to a ship, get the cargo, sell it. You want to go to Brios or something like that. You got to watch out for the pirates. It's probably the best aspect of the game just because of what could go wrong, what you got to do and stuff like that. But there's a double-edged sword with this, It makes it easier to get the ships you want, but being that the only thing you can spend money on is the ships, it's like, damn, what else can I do when I get all the ships I wanted, when I customize the ships and I got the skins I wanted? It's like the other activities such as mining and stuff like that have been nerfed to the point where it's like, dang, there's nothing I could really do. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing I could really do after I get the ships unless I want a PvP or, just mess off time or just bullshit time, And the problem with that is there's not many activities you can do with the people that you meet in the Star Citizen universe, So that sucks. Like, you got games like Grand Theft Auto where you can go play tennis or just rob a store or something like that. I know it's not Grand Theft Auto, but let's compare it it's an open world game, and this game is open worlds, So if you got something where you're just in one city and it's way more activities to do, what sense does it make that you don't have like hundreds of more things to do in multiple cities and multiple solar systems or planets and moons? It's you got to really look hard to find things to burn time. So there isn't really a point to earning money after you get all the ships you want. And this game has a heavy incentive on just paying real cash for the money. I found myself wanting to do way more things to invest my money in. And I just feel like if you say what you want, Grand Theft Auto has mastered the aspect of gaming where you find yourself running around doing random things. And the need for that is more heightened when you're on different planets and moons. Throughout the standard star system, you have to have such a vast area of gameplay, but lacking the ability to buy properties or anything else other than vehicles hugely limited the gameplay. Don't get me wrong, I almost spent about 100 hours just playing this game the way it is and learning how it works, but it could have been way more expansive if there was way more things to do. I feel like other things that hurt this game is that even when I want to take a pay cut from doing salvage missions and enjoy being a space cowboy, running drugs, or space trucker and run cargo from terminal to terminal, there was always a threat of the 10K, man. And I just feel like the instability of the servers really made it just not worth it to do a legit play style that doesn't earn money so fast, because you never know when the server's gonna crash and you're just, you know, back to your respawn, your spawn point, and having to restart everything all over again. It happened a few times, but when you make enough money, it becomes cool. Like, but let's say I want to get a Hercules or A2 or something, A2 Hercules or something like that, and I just want to do it running running cargo from terminal to terminal. Do you know how long that could take, or how bad that could affect you if you got $1 million worth of cargo and you don't lose because of pirate, or you crash the ship? It's 10K and you're just back to base one. It just makes the game unnecessarily difficult with the instabilities, and I feel like all the money that they put into this game at this point, it shouldn't be a problem. And one thing about Star Citizen is that they'll promise you things to come for months and months and months, and you'll just have to wait and just deal with it. There's a lot of aspects of the game that make the game super enjoyable, like the great expanse of space, or the beautiful renderings of the ships and landing on different planets and moons in order to get things done. I just feel like when it's fully fleshed out and executed the right way with properties and an economy, it's gonna be a sick game, man. It's already a dope game and already looks crazy, but it's just gonna be one of those games you're not gonna put it down. You know what I'm saying? But until then, we're just running cargo, salvage missions, and being space pirates, or doing PvP, and just finding things to squeeze as much life as we can out of this beautiful game. So, yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments down below about what do y'all think about Star Citizen and stuff like that, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'll have some cool Funko Pops that you can get in the link down below, and make sure y'all check out the music on SoundCloud, man. It's Shaka being at Mafioso, the Dundada, Dakota's Ninja with a nunchuck swinging behind his back, aka Shaka Black, aka Shaka being, aka Shaka Flame. Peace.